Even if it's not a mansion or a house, even if it's low-income housing.
Right. Tonight, tenants at one Portland housing complex say their landlords are ignoring health and safety needs, and they're doing it while taking your taxpayer dollars.
KOIN 6's Elise Haas has spent 14 months investigating their concerns, talking to tenants and uncovering court filings that show management knew about serious issues even while it publicly denied there were problems.
It wasn't uncommon to walk in the stairwells and find somebody with a needle in their arm or smoking out of a crack pipe.
We have homeless people in the neighborhood who like to rush their way into our entrance behind people.
There was a guy sleeping right outside the door on the unionization side, and I couldn't get out with my service dog. And that was the guy that popped up and stuck a gun right between my eyes.
Residents at the Yards Apartments in Old Town shared these photos with us. They say intruders were urinating in stairwells and often hiding in overflowing trash rooms.
911, what's the nature of your emergency?
We wanted to see how bad it was. KOIN 6 obtained crime data that shows residents at the Yards called 911 more than 950 times between 2016 and 2018 for things like assaults, burglaries, harassment, disturbances, suspicious subjects, and unwanted people.
It was a pretty tense situation here. Police had their guns drawn.
2 years ago, we reported on a shooting outside the Yards Apartments.
One witness believes he and his girlfriend live in a tent beneath the Broadway Bridge.
Meanwhile, government health and safety inspections I obtained for the last 3 years on issues including bed bugs, broken windows, and defective smoke detectors show the Yards failed standards more than 20% of the time. Home Forward, Multnomah County's taxpayer-funded housing authority, owns this affordable housing complex. It hires a private company called Income Property Management, or IPM, to take care of day-to-day maintenance.
You know, affordable, yes. Safe, far from it.
Tenants say their concerns about safety, security, and maintenance are often ignored by IPM.
Income Property Management, get out of our yard!
In 2018, tenants were so frustrated with IPM and Home Forward that they formed a union.
Therefore, the tenants at the Yards Apartments are demanding the following from Home Forward.
Ultimately, the tenants union leader, Brian Jackson, decided to take IPM to court, accusing IPM of retaliating against a union organizer and operating the Yards as a slumlord. In written court filings, IPM lawyers said all the accusations about dangerous living conditions were false. But I obtained depositions from the lawsuit, where IPM's property manager had to answer under oath whether the accusations were true.
Did you ever hear about drug dealing at the Yards Apartments?
Yes.
Homeless people openly urinating in a hallway at the Yards Apartments?
Yes.
Had you ever heard that homeless people were smoking crack in the stairwells at the Yards Apartments?
Yes.
How did she answer all of these questions?
Yes.
That sounds like a lot of serious issues that could get someone very upset, doesn't it?
It could be, yes.
Jackson's lawsuit argues IPM profits by taking as much government assistance as possible while spending as little as possible to make repairs to the Yards Apartments. Many of these people are one missed paycheck away from being homeless, which made us question this publicly funded housing authority, the companies they're hiring, the decisions they're making, and the money they're spending. So I went to the head of Home Forward, Michael Bonacore. Do you feel that there's any issues that need to be addressed with IPM, or do you feel like they're doing a satisfactory job?
Yeah, we are constantly evaluating all of the companies that we contract with for property management and all kinds of services, and we really see it as doing our best to work in partnership, and when there are issues to sort of, focus on them, figure out how to problem solve around them.
So you think they're doing a satisfactory job?
I do.
Since our initial reports on issues at the Yards, Bonacore told us management budgeted for more security cameras. They installed windows on trash rooms to reduce mugging, exterminated cockroaches and rodents, updated the electronic entry system, and constructed a fence to keep intruders out. IPM has hired a security company to do random patrols 7 days a week. Plus, an IPM staff person is on shift 5 days a week to help with security.
So it is a constant challenge to think about, how do you do everything that you want to do to take care of, your residents who are economically vulnerable when you don't always have all of the resources that you need in order to do that work.
Tenants we talked to don't believe Home Forward is requiring enough from IPM. Tenants want 24/7 on-site security for protection from these chronic issues.
They're not as committed to making this place a safe place. They're more interested in money.
Tenants pay their rent ranging from $700 to $1,300 per unit a month on a building that is exempt from paying any property taxes. A portion of that rent goes to pay IPM its $70 grand a year property management fee.
I mean, they have the manpower to outmaneuver most people. Little to nobody will fight back.
Tenants say all they're asking for when they go home is to feel safe and secure. In Northwest Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
We reached out to IPM for comment, but they said they couldn't talk because of Jackson's lawsuit.
But coming up in the next hour, this tenants union leader has filed an additional complaint suing the president of IPM himself for millions of dollars, claiming retaliation for making these safety and security complaints that we just told you about. His personal story and battle in court is still ahead on KOIN 6 News at 5.